The rumors are flying around about the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is said to have a huge 5,000 milliamps battery, the biggest ever in an iPhone. People have been asking for longer battery life for a long time, and this rumored improvement might establish a new standard for Apple's flagship range. The iPhone 17 Pro Max could change what people expect from high-end smartphones when you add in additional design and performance improvements. Here is a close look at the most recent upgrades and what they mean. Apple's biggest battery upgrade reports say that the iPhone 17 Pro Max would have a 5,000 milliamps battery, which is a big jump in battery size for Apple. This change is supposed to give consumers longer usage durations, which is great for power users who use their smartphones a lot for business, pleasure, and communication. The bigger battery might provide you the power you need to get through the day without having to charge it often, whether you're streaming videos, playing games, or doing more than one thing at once. On the other hand, rumors say that the iPhone 17 Pro will have a lesser battery upgrade, with a capacity of between 3,700 and 3,800 milliamps. This change isn't as big as the Pro Max, but it still shows that Apple is committed to improving battery life across all of its products. These adjustments match with customer desires for devices that balance power efficiency with longer usage. To accommodate the larger battery, Apple is reportedly re-engineering the iPhone's interior architecture. The iPhone 17 series is rumored to include an aluminum body, delivering a lightweight yet sturdy structure. This material choice not only decreases the overall weight of the gadget, but also provides the essential structural support for storing larger components like the 5,000 milliamps battery. Additionally, Apple is reported to be rearranging internal components, like as antennae, to optimize space. These tweaks attempt to maintain the elegant, minimalist design that Apple is famed for, making ensuring that the larger battery does not impair the device's attractiveness. By blending utility with design, Apple continues to prioritize the user experience. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are anticipated to launch the A19 Pro CPU, built on an innovative 3nm design. This next-generation processor offers considerable gains in performance, power efficiency, and multitasking capabilities. Whether you're editing high-resolution films, running demanding apps, or gaming, the A19 Pro chip is engineered to perform these tasks with ease, giving a seamless user experience. To complement the higher performance, Apple is implementing a vapor chamber cooling technology. This technology is meant to control heat more effectively during heavy workloads, ensuring steady performance without overheating. Together, the A19 Pro microprocessor and enhanced cooling system seek to give a smoother, more dependable experience, even under intense workloads. Apple is likely to introduce the iPhone 17 range on September 9, 2025, during its annual event. Pre-orders are set to begin on September 12, with devices hitting retailers on September 19. These dates correspond with Apple's regular release calendar, offering enthusiastic customers a clear roadmap for when they may get their hands on the new smartphones. However, these upgrades come with a price rise. The iPhone 17 Pro is believed to start at $1,049, while the Pro Max may see a $50 bump, taking its starting price to $1,249. While the additional cost may deter some purchasers, the enhanced features and capabilities could justify the expenditure for those wanting top-tier performance and innovation. The iPhone 17 series is expected to come alongside improvements to Apple's broader ecosystem, including new Apple Watches and the AirPods Pro 3. These gadgets are meant to work smoothly with the iPhone, giving a unified and linked user experience. For instance, better wireless connectivity in the iPhone 17 could enhance pairing and performance across devices, making tasks like switching between audio sources or sensing fitness data more easy. This ecosystem approach emphasizes Apple's objective of establishing a unified platform where hardware and software work together seamlessly. For those already invested in Apple's ecosystem, the iPhone 17 series could further boost the value of their existing smartphones. The iPhone 17 Pro Max represents a big step forward for Apple, combining a larger battery, new performance, and deliberate design modifications. These changes are not simply about keeping current with competitors. They want to set new benchmarks in mobile technology. For those who prefer battery life, computational power, and seamless integration within a bigger ecosystem, the iPhone 17 Pro Max could be an attractive choice. While the increased price tag may give some customers pause, the value given by these advances could offset the expense for those wanting the finest in smartphone technology. As the release date approaches, expectation continues to mount. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is ready to make a huge impression, delivering a glimpse into the future of Apple's flagship devices. Master the iPhone 17 Pro Max 5000 mAh battery with the help of our in-depth articles and useful tutorials. Apple's future iPhone 17 and ultra-thin iPhone 17 Air smartphones speculated to boast higher-end M14 OLED display and edge over the S25 Ultra. In another incidence of Samsung supplying its greatest OLED screen to its competitors, rumor has it Apple's forthcoming iPhone 17 series of devices will employ the latest M14 OLED panel given by Samsung. This means that Apple's new iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max smartphones will all feature Samsung's new M14 OLED panel, which is a huge change from only the higher-end iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max utilizing the high-end M14 OLED display. Now the full line of iPhone 17 devices will employ Samsung's newest M14 OLED panel. Samsung's latest M14 OLED panel is the company's most advanced display technology. When compared to the previous generation M13, the new M14 OLED is 20 to 30% brighter, greater energy efficiency, and longer service life. Apple is anticipated to send out 120 Hz refresh rate goodness to all of its iPhone 17 smartphones. Samsung doesn't even employ its own in-house M14 OLED panel inside of its new premium Galaxy S25 Ultra smartphone. Instead, the South Korean firm uses its previous Gen M13 and an anti-reflective display with ProScaler technology to assure exceptional visibility and color performance. We should expect Apple to introduce its new iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max smartphones later this year, with the new iPhone 17 Air to fight against Samsung's new ultra-thin S25 Edge smartphone. Apple is aiming to increase the use of eSIM in upcoming iPhones. The iPhone 17 series may be sold without a physical SIM card slot in even more countries, Mac Rumors stated, citing sources among Apple's partners in the EU. According to sources, Apple-approved resellers in the European Union will have to undergo an obligatory eSIM support course by September 5, 2025. This applies to all 27 EU countries. Information about the training is available in the Apple Seed app, which is used by Apple retail and partner retail staff around the world. Thus, the initiative may also cover other regions. Apple is anticipated to launch the iPhone 17 series on September 9. According to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, at least the ultra-thin iPhone 17 Air variant will not have a SIM tray in practically all nations. It is quite expected that eSIM variants will also be available on the iPhone 17, 17 Pro, and 17 Pro Max, while outliers are possible, for example, in China. Starting in 2022, iPhone 14s in the US will be offered only with eSIM. Apple defends this change by greater security. eSIM cannot be removed if the smartphone is lost or stolen, and up to 8 digital SIM cards can be installed at the same time, which is ideal for traveling. After 3 revisions, Apple's Dynamic Island may be undergoing a facelift with the iPhone 17 family. The claims comes from habitual rumormonger Digital Chat Station on Weibo. Digital Chat Station has been quite accurate over the years, albeit their most recent post is a bit unclear on exact information. The post, machine translated, adds, "The system has a brand new Smart Island UI." The smaller interface may be made feasible via a new part that's been reported for the forthcoming iPhone models for some time. Back in May, a report suggested the iPhone 17 range was going to get a metal-lens improvement that might lower the size of the feature. Apple's iOS 26 development continues apace as Dev Beta 3 opens now with various modifications and updates to Apple's next edition of its iPhone operating system. Beta 3 isn't as extensive as iOS 26 Beta 2, but there are enhancements to take note of. Typically, the third Dev Beta is the final release candidate before Apple releases a public beta that more people can try out. With the first launch of iOS 26, its ballyhooed liquid glass style was met with criticisms about its transparency and how cluttered things may get underneath. Apple has made the transparency of navigation bars more opaque. The upgrade should make buttons more legible. As MacRumors explains, the new opaque setting practically makes the liquid glass appearance non-existent. Similarly, notifications and some backgrounds have been adjusted to make text more legible. Wallpapers. The default iOS wallpaper designed for iOS 26 has gotten some updates with dusk, halo, shadow, and sky color options. There are also now 3 blue tone variants and a variation with purple hues. Additionally, when utilized in dark mode, there are more unique differences. Minor changes. Not everything is seeing significant changes, but here are 3 little ones that might make your experience a bit better. 1. Control Center, color for the AirDrop, Bluetooth, cellular, and Wi-Fi toggles are brighter and in line with other colors in Control Center. 2. iPadOS 26 mouse pointer. Shaking the cursor makes it larger so it's easier to find. 3. Maps. Apple Maps is receiving fog advisory support when using offline maps and better commuting delays alerts. 4. Safari. Folder interface gets some minor adjustments. Bugs. As normal, these upgrades also correct a few bugs. The notable one from Beta 3 fixes a problem where iPads hooked up to external displays might go into sleep mode in the middle of active video chats. So, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more tech news. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.